Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
We're looking at The Wheel of Time, main trailer. Now, this specific trailer we're looking at is the 360 experience. Apparently, if you're looking at this on mobile, it'll look amazing.
Yeah, it does.
ACHARA checked it out a smoogen.
It's really cool. You can move it around, and then you see all the stuff. I've never seen anything like this.
But we are looking at this on browser, and so we're just gonna look at it like a normal trailer as we normally would. This is from Amazon Prime Video, and if you want to watch the trailer yourself, there's a link in the description below. If you guys haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Here we go.
Swear your oath, Moraine Sedai.
I swear to speak no word that is not true, to make no weapon with which one person may kill another, and never to use the one power as a weapon.
Oh.
Do you know what Aes Sedai means in the old tongue? Servants of all. It is they who serve the world.
I didn't choose this path, but I will follow it.
Where next?
The two rivers. The old blood runs deep in those mountains.
Oh, that's pretty.
Let's hope it's prepared them for what's coming.
What's
the Dark
coming?
One is waking. But there will be one who can stand against him. And it's one of the five of you.
Ooh.
You fully lost your mind.
Your life isn't going to be what you thought.
Moraine.
What are those? His army is coming.
Uh-oh.
What can we do?
We protect the people we love. No matter the cost.
Our enemies are everywhere.
Oh, no.
They will leave no one standing.
You've lost too many people already. I can't lose you.
You won't. If we do not stop the Dark One now, the whole world will burn. I can't allow it.
Get it, Rosamund, Pike!
The wheel weaves as the wheel wills.
Do you think we'll ever go back?
Home. No.
Yeah. That's what I thought. There's no going back now.
I'm super into this. I was just rewatching Lord of the Rings on 4K Blu-ray, and I'm like, man, I love this stuff. I wish we had more of it. And then here we got this trailer, which looks like it's made with the same intention and design as Lord of the Rings. I know it's not exactly the same, but the scale is pretty epic.
Well, yeah, it's epic scale. It's fantasy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And one of the cool things that I like about this, and I don't know what informed the reason for doing it, is the villains in here, they look practical, like it's like stunt guys and the outfits and whatnot that are very just well-crafted, well-designed outfits, which for me, it's like, that's what they stopped doing after Lord of the Rings, it feels like, and everything went CG, right? But like, that's what, growing up, that's what they did with like Willow and Star Wars and everything like that. Certainly with Lord of the Rings, they did a lot of that, you know, makeup, costumes, all that stuff. It looks like that's what they're doing here. If that's CGI, that's really damn good CGI, because it looks photoreal. You know, those monsters are pretty intimidating looking. And
yeah, they look really gross.
You have the chosen one amongst the five, which is
So who is it? I haven't read the source material, and I'm kind of like, how did I miss that? Because I do love fantasy, so I feel like I would want to maybe go back and read the books. But this has definitely got me enticed. You know, I like the world building that they're doing here. The costumes look so cool to me, and I love that they're taking advantage of the fact that it's a fantasy. And so in these worlds, I mean, obviously I haven't read the books, but you know, here at least it looks like they're just doing, let's do all the peoples. You know, like it's really diverse.
Well, yeah, I was actually thinking as you were saying it, because the one thing about Lord of the Rings is it's very, you know, not color friendly. it's very color challenged.
Yes.
And here you have a diverse group of people, and that's the thing about fantasy is like, why not have it be diverse? And here it's being done in such a way that, I don't know if this is gonna make sense, it feels natural as opposed to feeling like virtue signaling. I don't know if that statement makes a whole lot of sense. But
Yeah,
for
no.
me, it just feels natural.
It doesn't feel like they're trying to go, oh, we need to put all these different types.
We need to meet a quota.
Yeah, it's just like, cool. Let's just do this. Let's have some cool, interesting characters, and it doesn't really matter where they're from.
I'm not generally one to call this out, but the lead here is a female, and in Lord of the Rings, it was mostly male.
From what I've heard about this show, it is very strongly female-led.
Oh, okay.
Which is cool.
I'm fine with that, yeah.
I love all of that, like witchcraft and sorcery stuff,
Yeah.
and that's definitely a field where females have dominated in the past.
Okay.
You know, and then you see a scene with a girl being burned at the stake. You know, that's
Right.
definitely hearkening to those times and things that used to happen to women back in the day.
Yeah. One thing that I generally like to give Amazon credit for is when they do stuff, they seem to go all or nothing. Usually it looks really good when it's
Yeah.
coming from Amazon. The CGI looks on point or whatever. Like the magic in here looks, I didn't question anything that was
Yeah.
happening in here. And so, yeah, the magic, witchcraft, and monsters and whatnot, all of that, is the fantasy. Just the scale of it, it's great that there's still places in the world you can shoot like that and have it look like olden times and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I just like that environment, the atmosphere. It looks really, really cool, and just the scale of it all looks so epic.
I find it really inviting as well, because they're giving you just enough to go, oh, that's really interesting. Like, I want to know more about this world, but
Yeah.
I feel like they're not giving too much away.
I think the premise is also pretty neat because you have 5 individuals one of whom is the one.
Yeah.
And it would be interesting to see what kind of drama ensues as a result of that, because I am unfamiliar with this story.
Yeah.
And so what is the dynamic amongst these 5 people, all of whom assume they might be it, or who are doubting themselves,
Right, yeah, and you do get that feeling of, they're all here, they're on a journey, they're learning something,
Yeah.
like Rosamund Pike's character seems to be, I guess, the leader or the teacher in this situation,
Yeah.
and she's got these 5 young people under her wing, and one of them is going to have that huge task
Right.
of defeating this great evil.
I wonder if the other 4 who are not the one will be a support, like teamwork, or is it going to be that they turn on each other because they want to be the one, and it turns out the one who's the least selfish, who's the most humble, is the one.
Maybe.
Has to take up that mantle. Anyway, very, very interesting stuff, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let us know your feelings in the comments below. Do hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up to let YouTube know you enjoyed what you watched. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA, KIRK.
Peace out.